Most people over 60 still believe that drinking milk every day keeps their bones strong. But here's the surprising truth: after the age of 60, your body absorbs less than half of the calcium from milk. Even if you drink 2 glasses a day, your bones might still be quietly losing strength. That's because as we get older, our stomach acid levels drop, and our intestines don't absorb minerals the same way they used to. It's not your fault. It's just how the body changes with time. But that also means relying only on dairy might not be enough to protect your bones anymore. The good news: nature already gave us a delicious solution. Certain fruits are packed, not just with calcium, but with the vitamins and minerals that help your body actually use that. Calcium vitamins like C, K, and magnesium. These nutrients work together like a team, helping you build stronger bones, ease stiff joints, and stay active longer. Imagine being able to walk more comfortably, climb stairs with confidence, and enjoy your day without that dull ache in your knees or back. That's what maintaining healthy calcium levels can do. And you don't need supplements or complicated diets to make it happen. In this video, we'll reveal 5 calcium-rich fruits you should eat daily after 60 EC. They're simple, tasty, and proven by science to help protect your bones naturally. And along the way, you'll also discover the few fruits that can quietly steal calcium from your body if you eat them too often. By the end, you'll know exactly which fruits to enjoy every day, which to limit, and how to combine them to give your body the perfect balance for strong, steady bones. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and stay with me until the end, because the last fruit on our list doesn't just help your bones, it also improves your digestion and balance in ways most people never expect. Let's get started. After the age of 60, something silent but powerful begins to happen inside our bones. The same skeleton that once carried us through work, travel, and family life starts to lose its density, almost like a sponge slowly drying out. Each year, we can lose up to 1% of bone mass if we're not careful. Why does this happen? Hormones play a big role. For women, estrogen levels drop sharply after menopause. For men, testosterone declines gradually. Both hormones help bones hold on to calcium, and when they fade, calcium slips away. Add to that a slower metabolism and less sun exposure, and it becomes much harder for our body to rebuild what it loses. Here's something most people don't realize. Bones aren't just hard sticks of calcium. They're living tissue. Every single day, tiny cells called osteoblasts build new bone, while others called osteoclasts break down the old parts. When we're young, these two stay in balance. But after 60 uses, the builders slow down and the breakers speed up, and that's when we start to shrink a little, or feel that dull ache in our hips, back, or knees. The result: even a small fall can lead to a serious fracture. Many seniors recover physically, but their confidence never quite returns. And that's why protecting bone strength isn't only about avoiding injury. It's about keeping your independence, your posture, and your freedom to move. Now, here's the part that brings hope. We can slow this process, even gently reverse it with the right nutrients. Calcium is the main building block. Yes, but it works best when it comes from foods your body easily recognizes. That's where fruits come in. They deliver calcium in a natural form, along with magnesium and vitamin C that help your body absorb and use it properly. They also fight the mild inflammation that makes joints stiff and painful. And here's a surprise. Some fruits are not just rich in calcium, they actually help your body store it longer by balancing acidity levels in the blood. That means every bite can quietly feed your bones without you even noticing. So before we dive into the first 2 good fruits, remember this: building stronger bones after 60 isn't about doing more. It's about choosing smarter, and the smartest choice: letting nature help your body do what it already knows how to do, rebuild itself. Let's start with 2 of the simplest and most powerful calcium-rich fruits you can add to your daily life: oranges and figs. Both are delicious, easy to find, and surprisingly effective for supporting bone strength after 60 showers. First up, oranges. Most of us think of oranges as the vitamin C fruit, great for fighting colds, but few people realize that oranges also contain a meaningful amount of calcium, roughly 60 milligrams per medium fruit, along with potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help balance calcium levels in your blood. Here's why that matters. Calcium doesn't work alone. Without enough magnesium, it can't get into your bones effectively. And without vitamin C, your body struggles to make collagen, the protein that gives bones their flexibility and strength. Oranges naturally provide all three in one refreshing bite. But the real magic happens in how they help your body absorb calcium. The gentle acidity of oranges improves mineral uptake in your digestive tract, especially when eaten with other calcium sources, like yogurt, almonds, or leafy greens. That means a small glass of fresh orange juice with breakfast, or half an orange with your mid-morning snack, can do more for your bones than a supplement taken alone. If you prefer juice, choose one labeled calcium fortified, but always drink it fresh, not from a carton sitting open for days. Oxidation can destroy vitamin C, making it less effective at supporting calcium absorption. Now let's talk about the second fruit, figs. They might look humble, but these little gems are one of the richest natural sources of calcium. In the fruit world, just 5 small figs give you about 90 milligrams of calcium, roughly the same as half a cup of milk, but with fiber, potassium, and antioxidants on top. In ancient Greece, athletes ate figs for strength and endurance. Today, science explains why. Figs help keep your body's acid-alkaline balance in check. That's important because when your diet is too acidic from coffee, processed foods, or red meat, your body pulls calcium out of your bones to neutralize it. Figs help stop that loss naturally. They're also incredibly easy to enjoy. You can slice them over oatmeal, mix them into a smoothie, or eat them as an afternoon snack. If you use dried figs, just watch the portion, they're denser in sugar, so 2 or 3 are enough. Here's a tip. Pair figs with a small serving of plant-based yogurt or nuts. The healthy fats and protein help slow digestion, keeping your blood sugar steady while improving calcium absorption. One more subtle benefit, figs are high in magnesium, which plays a quiet but critical role in moving calcium into the bones where it belongs. Without enough magnesium, calcium can settle in soft tissues instead, contributing to stiffness or even cramps. Figs help prevent that imbalance gently, day by day. Together, oranges and figs form a perfect morning combination, bright, energizing, and bone-friendly. Imagine starting your day with a small fruit bowl of orange slices and chopped figs, sprinkled with a few almonds. You'll get calcium, vitamin C, magnesium, and fiber all in one colorful dish. It's simple, natural, and far easier on your stomach than a heavy calcium pill. And here's something that might surprise you. People who eat at least one citrus fruit daily tend to have higher bone density scores later in life. That's according to several observational studies, showing that regular fruit intake helps preserve calcium balance. So next time you're tempted to skip breakfast or grab something quick, think of your bones. They're quietly rebuilding themselves every single day, cell by cell. And something as simple as eating an orange or a few figs can make that process stronger, smoother, and more reliable, especially after 60. Because sometimes, the best medicine really is food. Now let's look at 2 fruits that often go unnoticed, but quietly do wonders for your bones and joints, kiwi and blackberries. Both are small, flavorful, and packed with nutrients that help your body use calcium more effectively, not just store it. Let's start with kiwi. Most people think of kiwi as a vitamin C fruit, but it's far more than that. One medium kiwi gives you more vitamin C than a lychee orange, and it's also rich in vitamin K, an unsung hero in bone health. Why is vitamin K so important? It acts like a traffic officer for calcium, guiding it into your bones and keeping it out of your arteries, where it doesn't belong. When you don't get enough vitamin K, calcium can drift into the wrong places, leading to stiffness instead of strength. Kiwi helps correct that naturally. It contains both vitamin K and magnesium, giving calcium the support team, it needs to do its job right. On top of that, kiwi is gentle on digestion and full of enzymes that improve nutrient absorption, making every meal work harder for you. Here's a simple way to add it. Slice a kiwi into your morning yogurt, or blend it into a smoothie with a bit of spinach and banana. The sweetness balances perfectly, and your bones will thank you later. But kiwi's benefits don't stop there. It's also loaded with antioxidants, tiny molecules that protect your bone cells from oxidative stress, the kind of slow, invisible wear and tear that builds up over time. When your bones are under oxidative stress, they lose minerals faster. Kiwi helps neutralize that, keeping your bone tissue young and resilient. Now let's move to blackberries. Dark, juicy, and full of life. These little berries are among nature's richest sources of polyphenols, compounds that fight inflammation and protect against bone loss. After 60, low-grade inflammation becomes one of the biggest reasons bones weaken and joints ache. Blackberries quietly turn down that fire. They also contain manganese, a mineral your body uses to build the enzymes that create new bone tissue. Without enough of it, calcium can't form strong, flexible bone structure. Manganese, calcium, and vitamin C together form a trio that strengthens your skeleton from the inside out. And blackberries deliver all three. 1 cup of fresh blackberries gives you nearly 30 milligrams of calcium. But the real benefit isn't just the number, it's how those nutrients work in harmony. The dark pigment, called anthocyanin, has been shown in studies to protect bone-forming cells and reduce the activity of the ones that break bone down. In other words, blackberries help you keep more of what you already have. Here's a fun way to use them. Mix a handful of blackberries with oats or chia pudding for breakfast, or sprinkle them over cottage cheese. If you prefer a snack, frozen blackberries are just as healthy. Thaw them slightly, and they make a refreshing afternoon treat without added sugar. But a small caution here, avoid processed or sugar-coated dried berries. Many store-bought versions are soaked in syrup, and that excess sugar can pull calcium out of your body through your urine. Always go for fresh or frozen when you can. Together, kiwi and blackberries form a powerhouse combo, one guiding calcium where it should go, the other protecting the bone structure you already have. It's like giving your skeleton both a map and a shield. And here's something worth remembering. Strong bones aren't built overnight, but every choice adds up. A kiwi in the morning, a handful of blackberries in the afternoon. Small, simple habits that build a stronger foundation for years to come. So as we move forward, keep this in mind. The fruits we eat don't just feed us today. They shape how strong and mobile we'll feel tomorrow. And in the next part, we'll uncover a fruit that not only supports calcium absorption, but also works hand in hand with vitamin D, the sunshine nutrient your bones can't live without. If you're finding this helpful so far, take a quick moment to give this video a like. It really helps more people over 60 discover simple, science-backed health tips just like this one. And while you're here, tell me in the comments which of these fruits do you enjoy the most, or which one surprised you today. Your experience might inspire someone else who's struggling with bone pain or low energy to make that small, life-changing habit. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vic Health. That's where you'll find more easy, doctor-backed ways to stay active, mobile, and confident in your 60s and beyond. We keep things simple, natural, and proven so you can enjoy a strong body and a peaceful mind, one small change at a time. Our final fruit might already be sitting in your kitchen, the humble papaya, soft, sweet, and soothing on the stomach. Papaya is one of nature's most complete gifts for people over 60. It doesn't just contain calcium. It helps your body use that calcium efficiently, so more of it ends up where it belongs in your bones. Inside every slice of papaya is a trio of minerals that work in harmony. Calcium, magnesium, and vitamin C. Together, they build bone tissue, support collagen, and reduce stiffness in the joints. But papaya hides another quiet hero, an enzyme called papain. This natural enzyme helps your digestive system break down proteins and fats more effectively, which means your body can actually absorb the calcium and other nutrients from your meals. Because no matter how healthy your food is, if digestion is weak, the benefits simply pass through. Papaya also protects your bones by calming inflammation. Its bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, an antioxidant that reduces oxidative stress, the same stress that slowly eats away at bone cells over the years. Less inflammation means less pain, better balance, and stronger posture. Try enjoying a few slices of ripe papaya in the morning or after lunch as a light dessert. Pair it with a short 10-minute walk in the sunlight. That small dose of vitamin D turns your calcium into strength. Think of vitamin D as the key that unlocks calcium's full power. Without it, even the best foods can't build bone properly. Now, as with everything in nature, there are some fruits that don't help as much, and a few that can quietly make things worse if you eat them the wrong way. The first is grapefruit. It's refreshing, tart, and full of vitamin C, but it also contains natural compounds that can interfere with certain medications, including those for bones, blood pressure, or cholesterol. For most people, a few slices now and then are fine, but eating grapefruit daily, especially if you're taking prescription drugs, can reduce calcium absorption or change how your medication works. Next, let's talk about processed fruit juices. They may look healthy on the shelf, but most are stripped of fiber and packed with sugar. High sugar levels push calcium out of your body through urine. It's like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. Fresh juice or whole fruit is always the smarter, bone-friendly choice. And finally, high oxalate fruits such as rhubarb and star fruit. They contain natural compounds that bind to calcium and form crystals your body can't absorb. Over time, that can lower calcium levels and even burden your kidneys. They're not bad fruits, but they should be treats, not daily staples. So here's an easy rule to remember. Choose fruits that help your body keep calcium: papaya, kiwi, oranges, figs, and blackberries, and limit those that steal it quietly. These simple choices build a chain reaction of good health. Stronger bones mean better balance, better posture, and more confidence to do the things you love: walking, gardening, dancing, or simply getting out of a chair with ease. It's amazing, isn't it? Something as small as a piece of fruit can make such a difference in how you move, stand, and feel each day. So the next time you fill your bowl, let it be colorful, fresh, and full of life. Because when you feed your bones well, you're really feeding your freedom. Now that you know which fruits truly help your bones, let's turn this knowledge into a simple daily routine, something easy, enjoyable, and effective, because information is only power when you use it. Here's the truth. You don't need a complicated diet plan to strengthen your bones. What you need are small, steady habits that deliver nutrients day after day, the kind that quietly rebuild your body from the inside. So here's your 1-week bone-friendly fruit plan. Morning. Start your day with half an orange or a glass of fresh orange juice. The vitamin C boosts calcium absorption and wakes up your digestion. Pair it with a handful of almonds or a spoonful of chia seeds for extra magnesium, a perfect combination to start your bones strong. Mid-morning or lunch, add a few slices of papaya or 1 medium kiwi. Both help digestion and make sure your body is absorbing calcium from the rest of your meal. If you like smoothies, blend kiwi, spinach, and a bit of yogurt. It's refreshing and powerful for your bones. Afternoon snack. Enjoy a small handful of blackberries or 2 dried figs. These are your natural calcium boosters and help keep your energy steady. If you're out and about, pack them in a small container. It's the easiest healthy snack you can carry. Daily habit tip. After breakfast or lunch, take a 10 to 15-minute walk outside. The sunlight gives your body the vitamin D it needs to move calcium into your bones. Think of it as charging your bone battery. Hydration matters too. Drink enough water, but avoid overdoing caffeine or soda. They can drain calcium from your body. Herbal teas, like chamomile or mint, are a great alternative and also help reduce inflammation. And here's the most important part: consistency. You don't need to eat all 5 fruits every day. Just choose 2 or 3. Rotate them through the week and let variety do the work. Your bones thrive on balance, not perfection. Remember, your body is constantly rebuilding. Every bite you take, every step you walk in the sunlight, every choice you make, it all adds up. These aren't just habits. They're small daily investments in your strength, stability, and freedom. So starting tomorrow morning, pick one of these fruits, add it to your breakfast, and make it part of your routine. Strong bones aren't built in a day. They're built in the quiet moments when you choose to care for yourself. Let's clear up a few common myths because when it comes to calcium and bone health, there's a lot of confusion out there. Myth 1. I need to drink milk every day to get enough calcium. Not necessarily. While milk does contain calcium, after 60 your body absorbs less of it from dairy. Plus, many people develop mild lactose intolerance with age. The good news is that fruits like oranges, figs, kiwi, blackberries, and papaya provide absorbable calcium along with vitamins and antioxidants that help your body actually use it. So, you're not missing out by choosing fruit. You're often doing your body a favor. Myth 2. Calcium supplements are the best way to protect my bones. Supplements can help in specific cases, but they're not magic. Your body absorbs minerals better when they come from food, especially foods rich in vitamin C and magnesium. Too many calcium pills can even cause constipation or kidney strain. Think of supplements as a backup, not the main meal. The real power comes from what's on your plate. Myth 3. Fruits are too sugary for bone health. Natural sugar from whole fruits isn't the enemy. In fact, the fiber in fruit slows down sugar absorption, keeping your energy steady. What hurts bones is added sugar from processed foods or juices. That's what can pull calcium out of your system. So eat your fruit, not the candy version. Myth 4. I'm too old to rebuild bone. Absolutely not. Bones are living tissue. They rebuild and renew every day. The process might be slower with age, but it never stops. Every fruit, every walk in the sun, every gentle stretch you do, they all help your bones stay strong and flexible. So don't believe the myths. Believe in your body. It's still capable of growing stronger when you give it the right fuel. So let's quickly recap what we've learned today. After 60, your bones need more care, not through pills, but through the right foods nature already gives us. 5 simple fruits can quietly rebuild your strength. Oranges for absorption, figs for mineral balance, kiwi for vitamin K, blackberries for protection, and papaya for perfect digestion and calcium use. Together, they form a natural, daily defense against bone loss. Safe, simple, and delicious. And remember the small choices that matter. Enjoy sunlight, stay active, drink plenty of water, and keep your meals colorful. Strong bones don't happen overnight. They're built through small, loving habits you repeat every day. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share your biggest takeaway in the comments. Let's build stronger bones and a stronger you together.